Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This journal is 75% completed. I know I've only shown you just recently the making of it, but keep in mind the making of it happened in April and I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to put that video up or not, but I did. I hope you enjoyed my temper tantrum. Oh dear, talk about embarrassing. But it just proves that I'm human and I can make mistakes like anybody else. But this journal I've absolutely loved doing, and I've reconsidered putting a front on it because I really do like the embossing that is here and how the title and the author is also embossed into that. And I love that bit. So I really don't want to alter this at all. So it can sit in my journal shelf with what looks like a novel. Okay, let me show you the inside of this because I really do want you to see it. It is really quite lovely. I've used a lot of the same paper range from a packet that I got from Temu. I've also added some of my scrapbooking pages into it, but you'll see that as we go through. So the first page is this handsome fellow here with his gorgeous pink rose and of course his little handkerchief in his pocket. Don't know where his tie is, but no, it doesn't matter. He looks gorgeous anyway. And a sticker down there from the same papers. A lot of words by Confucius. This came out of a notebook. I think I'll put it in upside down. Not to worry. It still looks lovely. A little bit of writing space with the words. I really love this. I've loved this proverb for quite some time. Keep a green tree in your heart and perhaps a singing bird will come. It's a Chinese proverb. I've always loved that one ever since I first saw it. There are a lot of open spaces where that can be camouflaged by drawings, photographs, pictures that take a fancy. So you'll see quite a few of these scrapbook pages that are not decorated yet. Little cluster down here. That's old washi tape. I might have to reinforce that. There's a little card I found somewhere, so I thought I'd put a finger notch in it and have it flip up so that it can be written upon. I did this group of tags some time ago and I've had it in my hoard box for quite a while, so I thought it was time it came out and saw daylight. That can be written on as well. One of these time cards, all the way from America. And in here is a pretty little sweet bag. And I've decorated it with some lace and more lace and a couple of little pretty pictures. And then on the inside of it, I've put a little piece of paper that can be written upon. And it sits outside the journal, quite lovely with that little bit of lace there. So it gives you the tab impression. It's an ATC I made a little while ago. I had to finish it off and then thought, yep, it'll go beautifully in here because of the pink. As you can see, I've covered up that major piece of scrapbook paper with another one. And I've purposely left the torn edges on because I liked it. One of my stitch tags. Some very pretty washi tape. I really enjoy using that. I'm going to be sad when I've used it all. Isn't that gondola beautiful? It's so ornate, even without the pink in it. The ornamental work around the gondola is just beautiful. This opens out. Another little sticker. I would love to be able to have my photograph taken on one of these, wearing a most elegant ball gown, of course. A lot of writing space I've left that can be decorated as used. Given less shoulder showing, that's the type of gown I would love to wear just once. It would be absolutely stunning. I've never had anything as glamorous as that in my life. Mind you, you'd have to have a lot of material to cover me these days. And that's a little bit larger than a 2-inch. It's about a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, but I liked it, and that's what I did with it. I put it in there. Little envelope. It's a little bit out of the colour scheme, but it's still cute. And inside, let me get my tweezers. I have put 2 little pieces of paper, and I don't think I've put anything on them. Having trouble opening it. Just blank. And that one also blank. But you can't have a little envelope with nothing in it, can you? You've got to have something in an envelope that opens. And that was made using a book page. That's also been sitting in my hoarding area for quite a while. Lovely coffee dyed paper. Just beautiful. And this was tea dyed. This one pulls out, and in it is another piece of paper that can be written upon. It has a little bird on it. I found this little writing set, and I thought, yep, I can use that in my journals. Take the clip off. It opens out. There is a writing card in there, a journaling card, and also a note card. The only thing about altering paper clips, putting that little curl on them, I've got to hammer them down so that they stay flush with the page and don't grab the top like that one just did. Now over here I have got a CD pocket with a journaling card, and also it says inspiration down there, and it's a little notepad that pages can be used and torn out and replaced using a couple of staples, and a little bit of stenciling in here just to finish it off. Another pocket in here. I might have to leave that sitting up for a little bit. And that just has one sheet of cardstock in it, and you can see that I've covered the green with that. I don't know what possessed me to put that bright green in there, but I did. It's in there, so now I just have to use it. And a little belly band I made using part of my paper collage from a couple of weeks ago, and also this little piece came off there. Wasn't quite, it was too wide to go there, so I thought, right, it can go there as a catch. And this has been coffee dyed paper, and it was a whole sheet A4 like that, but it was too big. It wouldn't fit in there comfortably, so I cut it down. I've just used it as a flap, a folded journaling pocket. That one goes in first. And this one is just the, as I showed you, the bottom piece of that paper. But it has lovely stamping and lovely texture marks from the coffee dyeing. So that one sits in behind. And there you have that beautiful page. I'm enjoying making little bows. I've got a whole little container of them. Now I made this ATC as a tuck spot so that I could put this little card in it. It's just for looks, but I thought, why not? And this was the side of the packaging. That dog's name was actually Flea. Very, very cute little chihuahua. Journaling card. Now, very bright roses, but I'm going to leave them as they are. This is a handmade postcard that you can do some journaling on. And it just sits up underneath there. And on the other side of that brightly coloured roses is this very pretty piece of lace. And I have put, it was a hand-painted piece of shopping bag that I've just decorated with stencils and stamps and stickers. Turn it over and you've got this lovely sheet of writing paper there. Now, to make this journal very friendly, I have made a writing board. It's just a plain tissue box that I've covered with 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, which really makes it quite firm, quite stable. And there's my handsome man saying goodbye to the world, or saying goodbye to this journal. But to show you how to use this, if you've got a page that you can write on, and I've got plenty, but I can't find it. Okay. And you've got some bulkiness here. Take that out. No, let's use this one. No, let's not yet use this one. Okay, you've got a picture of a lady there, and you've got plain past stuff there, and you've got texture here. So put your board down, and that gives you a nice, firm, smooth writing surface. You're not going to, catch your pen with the bumps and lumps underneath. So that is what a writing board is. It's a helper to use your journals more effectively. And this is just a paper clip. But I wrote April 2025 here because that's when I started this book. It's not going to be finished for a little while yet, but I just thought I would show you what I've actually done. And there's the back cover with the paperclip, of course. But that is Adam Bede. Thank you so very, very much for sticking with me. I know it can be hard going sometimes watching somebody else do what they're doing, but I love doing it and I love showing you what I'm doing. So with that, I will love and leave you. Please leave a comment and I will catch up with you later. Bye-bye now.